That was a neat experience for sure. Just to get that experience to practice with NHL coaches and NHL players. That was definitely good for my game, and I'm feeling confident coming back here.
In your first regular season game, I guess, what are you looking forward to about that and rejoining your teammates and being able to get out there in a game that counts in the regular season?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just obviously playing games. That's what Kelly wanted me to do, and I think that's a great opportunity for me to play at the pro level and see where my game's at and see what I need to improve on.
Has there been a talk among the team about exactly what you guys have to do in regards to what you can or cannot do when you're on the road and what that might look like in these times?
Yeah, we just got adjusted today that we're not going to be locked in our hotel room, so we can go out and get a coffee or get a snack and stuff. So or go for a walk. So which will be good. So we don't have to stay in our hotel rooms like the NHL teams do.
And what are you looking forward to most about being on the road with the guys and just being able to bond with them and just what is that experience gonna be like for you and for your teammates?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be an opportunity to gel and get closer. And I think we're all looking forward to the road trips starting today. Yeah, I think down here we like to emulate what the Knights do, and they have a lot of speed. So obviously playing with speed is a big factor in the game nowadays. So we know we have lots of it, and obviously we want to use that to our advantage with the guys we got.
I want to go one question back about your just recent experience being with the Golden Knights taxi squad. How much of an advantage is that for you? You being now going to the taxi squad, and we might see some of this shuffling around throughout the season, and what advantage does that give you to be able to be up there and to work with them, and then bring that back to the Henderson team and to be out there on the ice with them?
Yeah, I learned a lot in the week or 8 days I was there. Just the little things that they want the D-men to do, and I think I got pretty good at those little things, and I think I can bring that back to the team here.
What has that been like playing? Is it more of those things like? And of course, you were in the World Juniors, which didn't have any fans. Is it something right now that you're kind of used to right now, and you maybe almost forgot what it's like to have fans, or what do you look forward to most when that opportunity comes back? Is there a difference when there's no fans in the stands, and what does that experience like?
Yeah, I'm definitely used to it by now. I'm very excited for when there's going to be fans back because it is different for sure. Especially when you're at home with home fans, they can give you that extra bit of momentum or energy. So it definitely is different, but I'm looking forward to having fans back in the building.
What do you kind of envision that atmosphere to be like? We know how great T-Mobile is for the Golden Knights, and I think that they want a similar environment for the AHL team. So what can you envision that being like when that place does get packed with fans at some point?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool rink. It's a bit older, but I think it'll have a great atmosphere when fans are allowed. I know just being out there for more months in game, the music's bumping, and I'm sure people will put on a show just like T-Mobile. So that'll be interesting, and I'm very excited to see that happen.
Yeah, it was great. I think we were all kind of itching to get back on the ice there. Definitely helps, especially coming in and getting 2 wins at home. I feel like that just kind of boosts the spirits of everybody and gets the team closer for the start of the season, which helps, going in towards the middle of it. But it's huge. So, eventually, hopefully not, but eventually we're going to lose one. But, we haven't had to deal with like adversity or anything yet with that. But, I think with winning the first 2 games, everybody has high spirits and pretty positive. So I think that's going to really, blend our team together. So when we do lose one, that we'll be close enough and tight enough to be able to have a good bounce back.
The scoring was great over the 2 games, but when the coaches have met with you guys as a team and you guys have practiced, what were some of the main things that you guys still needed to work on as you guys go into these games this weekend? What were some areas that were still needed some tweaking?
Yeah. As you said, we were pretty good offensively. Had some pretty good goals. That was never really a struggle for us. But I think just, defensive zone, structure stuff. I mean, it's a new coaching staff. It's a new system for a lot of guys. So I think just, to reiterate the system and just, kind of figure out everybody's job and, where everybody's supposed to be. So I think we're doing well. It's just clarifying certain little tiny tweaks and stuff in the D zone. So, I mean, nothing major. It's just kind of reviewing and just little video clips. So, no, yeah, nothing too major.
So as you mentioned, yeah, a new coaching staff for you guys because, of course, last season you guys were out in Chicago. Of course, now the Golden Knights have moved the AHL franchise to Henderson, and you all, of course, came forward from that. But what has that been like, as you guys have played in Chicago last season, now you're in Henderson and being so close now to the Golden Knights, just being a few miles away. What has that been like as you guys have started playing this season?
Really cool. Anytime you're in Vegas, I think it's pretty special. But to have your job be here and to play hockey in a city like this is pretty crazy. So, I'm sure if we're allowed to have fans, hopefully soon, then I think it'll be a little bit more, surreal. But it's cool. I mean, the call-ups are really easy. I think it makes it easier on the organization. It's so cool to move into a spot where we're treated so well. Just this facility alone, our practice arena is pretty, awesome. So it's great. It's nice to have warm weather, especially when you get out of the rink and stuff. So, but yeah, it's a treat. It's a treat to be here for sure.
Well, now another first for this season for you guys. You're going to hit on the road for a couple of games. What do you expect from that as you guys go out on the road and what are you able to do or not able to do? Kaedan said that you're gonna be able to do some things, but what is that gonna be like when you guys hit onto the road, and how much of an importance is it gonna be to make sure that you guys can stay healthy too as you guys start traveling a little bit?
Yeah, it's gonna be different. I think every road trip normally is, kind of different for a first team. The first one's always a little weird, but especially with COVID restrictions and everything with two buses and not being able to play cards and stuff like that, it's a little different. So I think normal routines guys have on the road are not going to be able to happen this year, which is a little tough. But as I kind of mentioned earlier, winning those first two games and high spirits, just weird little things like this with travel restrictions and stuff you have to figure out together. I think it'll be a lot easier, that everybody's positive and having fun. So it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna go into it, expecting to win. I think we, as a team, have a lot of confidence, but the road trip itself is going to be a little different. I think all of us are just going to try and wing it, and hopefully we do well.
And let me just ask you about overall the rivalries that are going to be established now is these teams in the division. You had Ontario last weekend, which is the LA Kings affiliate. You have Bakersfield, and you have these other teams that you didn't see as much before, but now you're going to see a bunch this season. What is that going to be like as the season goes on? As you're going to play Bakersfield 10 times. So what is that going to be like as you're going to play this team that you're going to be very familiar with by the end of the season?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I know that the more you tend to play against somebody, the more intense it gets. So I'm sure once we play each other a few times, we'll kind of know the tendencies of most guys and, how most of the guys play. And, the good thing is our system won't change too much. So, it gives us a chance to not change our systems every game and, kind of get used to a team and make sure we're structurally sound. And that helps especially for young guys and even second year guys like me too, just with little things. But it could go both ways. If they're kind of a broody team, it could kind of turn into a bloodbath. But if they're a skilled team, I think it matches with us. It could just be a really intense, high scoring and just crazy intense game. So, I mean, it'll be fun. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I've never played the same team 10 times this season before, so it'll be a new one for sure. It's exciting.
Let me ask one about just where you are in your game. You know, from when you first joined the Golden Knights organization to now in this season here, where do you feel like you've come to now in your game, and what are maybe some goals for you that you have for this season that you want to continue to develop on and maybe achieve this season for yourself and for the team as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I think first year for any guy is kind of tough. Still trying to kind of figure out your game. Translating from juniors or college to pro is a big step. So, you know, it was a learning curve for me last year, but second year is so much better. Just come in with a little bit more confidence. You kind of understand, you know, the day-to-day schedule. You kind of, you know your eating schedule and sleeping habits that you need to do in order to perform at your peak. And yeah, I think for me, you know, now I'm on the penalty kill, you know, power play chances. So I think it's just a lot, you know, more opportunities instead of gripping your stick. You know, and just kind of hoping you make the right play, you have a little bit more confidence and can kind of use your creativity, especially for me as a, you know, skilled player. I can kind of rely on skill and creativity instead of, you know, kind of gripping my stick and just dumping it and hopefully I don't have a turnover. So second year is great. We'll see how it goes. I think it's just coming in as your second year, you know the guys, you know the structure a little bit better. So a little bit more opportunity is nice. So I think it's going to be a great big year for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we have a pretty good group here. I think just for us, just being able to be on the ice and playing a game is crazy already enough. You know, it gets our heartbeats up quite a bit. So, you know, I can't imagine 7,000 people going crazy in that place. It's crazy. I mean, we have enough hype as it is with our guys and our team and, you know, having fun with everything. So fans would only help and intensify things, multiply it by 10. I mean, it'd be great. I think that's a really important part of the game, especially with, you know, certain players with high energy roles and physicality and fights and stuff like that. So you know, it'd be great to have fans for sure. That'd be a treat. But yeah, that's a cool arena. It's really big, good lighting. I think the ice needs a little work, but it hasn't been skated in a while, I don't believe. So, but yeah, it's a great spot. Yeah, it's cool to have a rink in the middle of the strip. So it's a pretty cool experience for us. That's cool. I don't think I've never heard that before. So I think there's a lot of mixed reviews on it, but I mean, anytime that guy's saying your name, you did something good, right? So I think it's a treat just to be able to get a goal. You know, I've been waiting so long to get a season, so to be able to get an assist or a goal or a plus or anything is really special. And you know, to hear your name being called throughout the arena, no matter who it is cool. But that's pretty special. Yeah, it's cool. It's unique. It's unique to our organization, so it's cool to hear that.